Welcome, Sagittarius. I am very happy to have you here. Thank you for joining me. This is your reading for April 2022. Should kind of cover the whole of April, okay? I will do an additional mid-monthly check-in, so keep your eye out for that, especially if you're listening in early April. But yeah, this should be good for the whole month of April, but really good for any time you find it, because I do believe most tarot readings are timeless. So whenever you find it, there should be a message for you. It's good for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and any other significant placements. Okay, watch whatever sign you see fit, or signs. It's a general reading. Okay, so we will cover whatever comes up in the energies. Love, career, personal development, we will see. It's for the Sagittarius collective, okay, so not every single message is going to resonate. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try and make a reading fit if it doesn't fit. Having said that, if you're here, I do believe there will be something in the reading for you. I believe you found the reading for a reason. Before I get shuffling, I would just like to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed and liked and shared and DM'd me and all that so far. It's really supportive. It's not even a month old, this channel, at the time of recording anyway. Yeah, it just helps the channel grow and helps the messages connect with who might need to hear them. So thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe if you're enjoying the readings. Right, let's get you started, Sagittarius. I'm going to start with a Sacred Forest Oracle for you. I've already cleansed the space, so we're good to go. Alright. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of April, please? Enlightenment. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of April, please? Okay, I've got two. You got fire spirits. You are a fire sign, so that makes sense. I'll show you these two first. Forest temple, fire spirit. There's a bit of a burn it all down and start again energy going on here. And guardians of the land, protection. I like showing you the cards because it's good for you to see the symbolism of the cards. And I just think the universe gives us little winks quite a lot of the time in the shape of funny little synchronicities, and you just might see something in this card that's a little synchronicity for you. Like the stag might be meaningful for you in some way, beyond anything that I might tell you about the cards. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I kind of get mini tower energy off this, but not in quite the same level of destruction as the tower itself. It feels a bit like tower energy, but you're in control of it, Sagittarius. It's very fitting for Sagittarius, I feel. There's also a sense of balance. The way she's got her hands out like that, it kind of reminds me of justice, not judgment, justice. Yeah. Sounds like you're really clearing the way for you to move forward, and I think you've had a bit of a period of introspection that you're coming out of with that fire spirit energy, because this to me is a kind of a bit of a period of waiting. This is a bit hermit energy to me, if we're going to take it back to tarot, which I have a tendency to do. It feels like you've been doing some soul searching, taking the time to find yourself, look inwards, but now you're coming out of that, and it's kind of feels like you want to share it with the world. I don't know. There is a sense here of connecting with your guides, if that's something that feels or resonates with you. Yeah. Don't know if some of you might work with kind of animal totems. I'm getting that feeling. Anyway, that's set the scene for the month. Let's pull you some tarot and see what else we can get. I'm going to use my Radiant Wise Spirit deck for you. Oh, looks like Betty might be gracing us with her presence. She's having a think about whether to jump up on the table. I've just fed you as well. Right, what does Sagittarius need to know for the month of April, please? There's a lot of moon excitement in April. I don't know if any of that will come up in your reading. Oh, Two of Cups, Sag. What else for Sagittarius, please? Woo! Wow, they really wanted to jump out, eh? They've sort of come out sideways, so I'm just going to leave them sideways. Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune have come out there. Possibly you've experienced a painful ending recently, and that's the Two of Cups that came out. What else for Sagittarius, please, for the month of April? Sagittarius, oh God, they're really flying out for you today. Ah, two twos. You've got the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. You're trying to make a decision about something. Feels quite heavy. Feels like it's troubling you quite a lot. But you don't have all the information you need to make this decision. I'm going to go one more for the tarot. If it comes out. I'm going to shuffle to the bottom of this pile. Yeah, there we go. I thought there was one more that wanted to jump out. And the Three of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. Spirit wants to tell you something about some sort of soulmate connection. I am going to go out on a limb and say for most of you this is a romantic relationship that's being represented by this Two of Cups there. I'm going to clarify that. I feel the urge to clarify this Two of Cups before we go anywhere else. Why is this Two of Cups here for Sagittarius, please? Can you tell me more about this Two of Cups for Sagittarius, please? Queen of Pentacles. The High Priestess reversed. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Right. Six of Wands on the bottom. I'll show you them as they came out. Right. Yeah. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like what once felt very reciprocal, it doesn't feel reciprocal anymore. It doesn't feel fair anymore to you. And it feels like there's someone who's quite domineering in your life. To be honest, this is the current energies that I'm feeling. You know, I'm not saying it's always going to be like this. I don't know. It feels like you're burying your own intuition though, with the High Priestess here. Feels like this other person's always making the decisions. I don't know, you have to take this as it resonates. I don't know if this is a relationship for a lot of you that's way back and you've already ended it, but somehow the energy of it with you've carried forward to the present day. or some of you could be in this relationship and trying to work out what to do, which would make sense of the Two of Swords. I don't like the way your intuition's getting buried here, because I do feel like you have like Queen of Pentacles potential. I feel like this is you, Sag, here. I mean, it could be that you're dealing with a Virgo, but I do say that when it comes to me, but it's not something I find particularly helpful to say, to be honest. But some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Yeah, it feels like someone's really domineering, overbearing, and you're not even bothering. It's like your intuition just isn't even a thing. Or in the past it wasn't, at least. When you were in this Two of Cups situation, it's like this person makes all the decisions. You don't even get a look in, you're not even consulted. So what is the point in you even trying to connect with your intuition? Is what I'm feeling. What is the point in me even trying to connect with my intuition? I get the feeling this is past energy for a lot of you, because we've got this Enlightenment card out, which is kind of setting the overall tone. So I think this is a situation you have grown out of, and I've started healing, to be honest, because we wouldn't have enlightenment here if you hadn't started healing from this past situation, which was not fair. You weren't being treated fairly. You doubted it at the time. Your buried intuition was kind of poking at you, telling you that you strongly doubted it, but it feels to me like you brought it to an end, hence the Ten of Swords. And obviously that was painful, because it feels like you were with this person for a long time, actually. So obviously you're still carrying this energy somewhat into April. It's relevant somehow, because it's coming up in the reading, even though it feels a long time ago. But it sort of feels like healing it has led you to feel like the universe has got your back. Like the universe is on your side. Well, that's an emerging feeling for you anyway, because it came out sideways, so it feels emerging. But yeah, I feel like you're working with the universe. Let's clarify this Two of Swords. I mean, yes, some of you might be in this relationship and are trying to make the decision whether or not to leave, whether or not to end it. That could be the decision for a lot of you. But I don't think it is for all of you. Whatever it is, something is not... Something is hidden from you here. You see the way he's blindfolded? There's some information that you're missing that you need in order to make this decision. Let's find out the nature of that information for you. Let's clarify this Two of Swords. What does Sagittarius need to know about this Two of Swords? That's your card. Temperance. What else flipped over? The Nine of Wands. In reverse. The Six of Swords. I'm just getting a feeling of unknownness. And Temperance, that's you, Sagittarius, that's your card. It feels like you don't know who you are without this relationship, because it's been such a part of you. So if you're still in it and you're deciding whether or not to leave it, it's like, well, what would it look like if I wasn't in this anymore? Who am I? Because this is your card and it's come out sideways, and it's like, who who am I if I'm not part of this? Because you've lost yourself a bit in it, I think. Yeah. So in terms of the unknown information that we were trying to find out, that you feel you can't make a decision, if the unknown information is what would the future look like, and of course you can't know that information. I mean, you can watch tarot readings to try and find out what the future might look like. So in that sense, it would make sense that you're here. Well, look, I don't work with a spread for these readings, but I do have the broad intention of this being past and moving towards the future. And our rightmost card, you can't see it, the rightmost card that came out is the Three of Cups, which is friendship, celebration. Okay, it's a nice card. So if you're trying to imagine your future without this person, then you absolutely can have a, what's the word? You can certainly build meaningful relationships with other people outside of this connection. This is more of a friendship vibe than romantic relationships. So, yeah. So maybe for some of you, what the advice could be here is, so maybe you're, because this is a bit of a stalemate card as well, maybe you're still in this connection, maybe it feels like a bit of a stalemate, okay? If you are struggling to see what your future might be outside of that connection, maybe spend more time with friends to try and kind of reclaim the lost part of you in this connection, if you know what I mean. Find yourself again. Remember what it's like to kind of be in other dynamics than this stalemate dynamic where someone's domineering. For some of you, maybe that isn't possible within the connection, because sometimes people are so domineering. Well, I mean, that's possibly one aspect of abuse, isn't it? Domineeringness. That's not a word, but you get what I mean. So this card is more about what is available to you if you do take that leap. Oh gosh, this is really cheery, isn't it, Sagittarius? I'm sorry, I can only say what I see in the cards. And I will say, for me, the Six of Swords is very much a card of, like, walking away as well. So I do get the feeling there's some of you out there who do want to do that, or who have already done that. Yeah. Okay, let's specifically get more over here in kind of future energies for you, for what life might be like without this connection that seems to be not equal or fair, but also just general what might come to pass in April. Okay, let's pull some more cards for this. So it's kind of clarifying the Three of Cups. It's kind of just over here. Some more information. Oh, thank you. Ace of Swords. It's the Sword of Truth. It's kind of beautiful that that's come after the Two of Swords and after everything we've said. I mean, it's clarity. Because with the Two of Swords, the way things are, it doesn't feel like you have clarity. But clarity, it looks like you could find it in April. And it feels like that you make that choice, because it's like, which sword is the sword of truth? One of these is the sword of truth. Which one is it? You make that choice. You choose it. You choose the sword of truth. You choose clarity. You choose to see things clearly. You choose to take the blindfold off. Yeah. What else? What else for April? What else for this Three of Cups? What else for April for Sagittarius, please? What else, please, for Sagittarius? What else do you have for Sagittarius, please? Ten of Pentacles, stability. Yeah. Okay, one last card, please, for Sagittarius. Surrounding this Three of Cups. Surrounding April. The Emperor in reverse. That's the person you're leaving behind. If you choose to go down this route, if everything I've said so far resonates, that is anyway. This is the energy you're leaving behind, or you've already made the decision to leave it behind, a lot of you. But you're further pulling away from this energy in April, making progress, really making healing progress. This is a really healing card to me. And the Emperor is reversed, is just someone who's inflexible and, well, like I was saying, domineering. Your intuition doesn't even come into it. Your intuition matters not in the least within this dynamic. But here he is. Turned upside down. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this person might be trying to drag you back into the past as well, which is why you showed up over here again. That can happen, can't it? If you've made the decision to move away from someone domineering, they can try lots of tricks to try and pull you back in, but I'm very heartened to see this Ace of Swords. This, you know what the truth is now. You've got clarity. Let's just clarify why this Ace of Swords has come out in the future over here. What's this? Not Ace of Swords, Emperor. What's this reversed Emperor? Tell me more about this reversed Emperor, please, for Sagittarius. Tell me more about this reversed Emperor for Sagittarius, please. Tell me more about this reversed Emperor for Sagittarius, please. Three of Cups reversed. Right. Yeah. He's coming back in. The three of the positive, vibrant, sociable Three of Cups that you've discovered, separate from this energy, from this person. I don't know whether you do physically separate from him, or whether you do what I sort of said in the first scenario, where you sort of stay in that relationship but try and rediscover friendships. He's coming back in again to try and turn your Three of Cups upside down. Like what I said before I pulled the cards. The Magician reversed. Yeah. This new life that you're trying to manifest, he's coming back in, trying to suck you back in. Trying to block your manifestation of your new life without him. One more card for this Emperor reverse, please. Trying to suck you back in. Well, it's up to you whether you trust someone who's trying to suck you back in like that with these cards. I don't think so. And the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Because this is kind of you creating a new nest for yourself, creating new comfort for yourself. And you've got the 10 of Pentacles as well. You've got the 9 of Pentacles. This is kind of like building a new home for you. This could be you moving out. This could be you literally moving out. Setting up a new home. Surrounding yourself with comforts, even if that's small comforts. Like, you know, I can just see you with cushions and blankets, independent, away from this person. And then they, like, text you. Trying to suck you back in. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. Oh, you had 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. You had 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, on the other deck as well. And here and connected with the Emperor, because these 3 cards I pulled were specifically connected with this character, connected with that Emperor. You've got the 9 of. That's twice. That's twice that Emperor has done that. Without him, I said the 3 of Cups, and then with him, turn the 3 of Cups upside down. Without him, on the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Pentacles. With him, the 9 of Pentacles upside down. I don't know, that comes across as quite a clear message to me, what he's trying to do, this shady character. And, like, you have to take it as it resonates and apply it as it resonates to your whole life, because I'm reading for a whole collective of people here, but, like, this feels like someone from this previous 2 of Cups, reverse 6 of Pentacles dynamic trying to suck you back in. You have made some strides towards independence, whether it's actually physically leaving this relationship or just taking a step away from this relationship and rediscovering friendships, and he's coming back in to try and stop you doing that. Wow. Whew, okay, I'm going to just finish off with a Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. That got a bit crazy. I'm going to do this. Okay. It's a very clear message to beware of this person's return for you, Sagittarius. It's a very clear message for me. I'm sorry you're dealing with Mr. Reversed Emperor here. It's not the nicest energy, is it? Bitch fire. I hate that word. I'll be honest, I hate that word, but you know, I can't go through an oracle deck picking the exact every perfect message how I want it seen, can I? Bitch fire, 16. Stand up for yourself. Yeah. I'm just moving it over here because it's a bit shaded over here because it's late. Okay, that's got 7 of Wands energy to me. Standing up for yourself, definitely. And yeah, you might be required to do that. Well, sounds like you're going to have to stand up for yourself to make the breakaway somewhat here. But yeah, if he does try and, or she, Mr. Reversed Emperor, if they try to come back and turn all your good stuff upside down, literally, yeah, it's a case of knowing your worth and knowing your boundaries. Okay, stay safe, Sagittarius, yeah. Like, obviously I did touch on themes of abuse in this reading, so if you are in that situation, if you can relate to that, please get support from local agencies that can support you with that, okay? And think through your options carefully, because obviously the time of leaving is the most dangerous time. Okay, Sag. Thank you.